Hello. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Today we're playing a new game because I finished the previous game I was playing last time. And to be honest, I don't really know what the deal is with this game. I think this might be the first time that I'm playing a game from the Epic Store rather than Steam. I could be wrong about that, but I think that is true. Well, I guess I should say, I think my first stream I also played some itch.io games, and actually now that I remember, my second stream I did play a game from the Epic Game Store. It was the one about climbing a mountain, if anybody remembers that. Um, and then of course I play Hearthstone as well, so I suppose I played a few games that weren't on Steam, but nothing that's been like an actual game, I suppose, that I'm like planning on finishing and completing, right? Like I didn't complete Hearthstone. I guess I did complete the itch.io games. Anyways, listen, don't think about it too hard, okay? Let's just get started. So, from what very little I've read about this game, it seems like it's kind of like a point and click narrative game, but it's kind of like everybody's dead. It's a little bit loud on my end, so I'm going to turn my volume down. It looks like the volume's okay on stream, so I'll leave it. Yeah, like everybody's gone, and we're trying to figure out why, and maybe also save everyone. Has something to do with time travel, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna figure it out. Oh, he's messing with his hair. Okay. So one, we're in the present in this first scenario, I suppose. It looks like just another Tuesday as Joe sweeps down the floors of the anonymous cold office hallways. Then he notices the note. A meeting with the brass? Little does he know that today is about to take a very dramatic turn. Okay. So, what, is he like a janitor? Or what? What's the deal? I don't know. 1965. I hope there's not a ton of dialogue. I kind of picked this because I was hoping there wouldn't be very much dialogue. It'd mostly just be like a point and click, clicky clicky on items, and then that's it. 1968. Okay. In 65, it seemed like he was painting walls. Oh, there's a war. Was Joe in the war? Joe might have been in the war. They all look the same, so it's kind of hard to tell. 1969. This is the year we went to the moon. Did Joe participate in faking the moon landing? No, he's out of a job, basically. All he can do is hold up signs in the rain. Okay. Well, I'm lucky that there isn't a lot of dialogue, but there's a lot of visual imagery going on here. 1971. And now he's cleaning the floors in a bathroom. He is a janitor. That's what happens when you fight in the war. What war was in 1968? 1972. Maybe he just like enlisted. Maybe there wasn't a war. He just enrolled in the military. Okay, the present. The present is 1972. There is no WASD, so it's purely point and click. Okay. So here's a little post-it note here. There's a sticky note near the door. It says, Joe, Mr. Hill wants to see you. From Frank. Okay. The door sign. It's my office. It says so in permanent marker right underneath the supply room sign. I see. Well, let's go in the supply room. Let's see what's in there. I'm curious if this is going to be a deal where it's like there's just different areas or if you had to travel back and forth, because I'm pretty sure there's a time travel aspect to this game. No light. I should change the bulb. Yeah, let's do that. Last one. It needs a replacement. All right, we'll replace it. There, that should work. Ow, bright. Okay, there's some nuclear waste inside this room, so that's a little... These barrels were brought in here about a year ago. I don't mind them. I have plenty of space and they hardly smell at all. Sick. Got a coffee table. Got the access card. It's the access card for the management floor. It's the good chair. It's where Frank sits. He's been here a good deal longer than I have, so he has privileges. So I guess they're like fellow janitors or custodial staff or something. I found this out back after last year's summer party. Perfectly good table just left out in the rain. I got that baby cleaned up real good and installed it in here. Installed the table. What does that mean? I just took it apart, cleaned it, and then put it back together. It's my award. I got it for helping out one of the lab assistants downstairs after he mishandled some barrels. I agreed to keep them here. I see. The award ceremony was sort of unofficial, and I was told to keep the plaque in my office so no one would get jealous. It says Employee of the Month. Alright. Go ahead and pick up a rubber glove. It's one of those thick rubber gloves used for cleaning things in the labs. It could be very helpful at protecting ourselves. Borax, citric acid, eye wash, bleach, and hand soap. Some of the labels are peeled off, but I keep them in alphabetical order, so that's okay. Are you sure about that? Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know, like, how much incentive there is to explore, or if I should just, like, be trying to go to wherever. Sign here, 23rd floor offices. It's the top management floor where Mr. Hill's office is. Okay, and I have the blue access card, so I can access the blue access card reader. Just for the sake of exploring, I'm going to go ahead and walk around over here. It looks like both of these are the elevators. But this one's a red access card. 2,000 pounds maximum, clearance level 5. No exit from science labs 2 and 3 prior to decontamination. Okay, so let's go to the blue access card reader. It's a blue access card reader. This company keeps tight security. That's why I always keep my card in a place where nobody ever comes by. Probably just keep it on your person. But that's just me. Alright, let's go see Mr. Hill. I don't know how long this game is, just for clarity, so I might finish in 1 stream, might finish in 10 streams. Somehow I doubt it, but... The title reads Intuit, must be French. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. The title reads The Gestalt of Saturn Veiled. Just looks like a couple of color boxes to me. This is modern art back in 1965. We haven't progressed at all. Ha ha ha. Archon National Defense Services. Yeah, I love dunking on modern art. Alright, here's the secretary. Here's a plant. What's the deal with the plant? It's a common rhododendron. I'm not a botanist or anything, but I used to have one at home that came with a little name tag. Cool. Talk to the secretary. There's dialogue?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you are, sweetie. Mr. Hill's expecting you. Just walk right in. What's the matter, sugar? Cat got your tongue? Just get your hiney in there.
I mean, hey, it's the life of a veteran, I suppose. Social awkwardness. It looks like someone dumped an urn in there. I could have sworn I emptied it this morning. Let's talk about the ashtray. The secretary is actively smoking, if you're curious. The trash can's almost full. I'll empty it later. Alright. Let's go in the door. I feel like we're going to get sent down into the laboratory. I feel like it's not going to be going back and forth between areas. I think it's just going to be like area to area to area. Company performance chart. I have no idea what this graph represents, but whatever it is, it seems to be going well. It's 1970 to 1972. It's going up, so I guess that's good. Got world clocks in here. They're kind of loud. I'm thinking of installing some more clocks myself. Add a bit of class to my office. Although I'm not sure I would ever need to know what the time is in Tokyo or Berlin. Maybe I should just install an extra one for Albuquerque. Why? Is there something special about Albuquerque? I've never been one for heights, but behind these thick panes of glass I can sort of appreciate the view. Sure, we got a picture of Nixon. That's what I thought, but Interesting. It's our president. Honest Richard, I call him. I think it'll catch on. That's funny because he lied. Even the ashtray looks expensive. Alright, Mr. Hill, what do you got for me?
Jasper.
It's Joe, sir.
Of course, Joseph. How long is it that you've been with this company, Joseph?
About 2 years, sir.
Yes. Then by now you must know that.
Why is it so much louder in my left ear?
National security.
Is that-
Be just a word.
Is that on the stream as well?
But for men like you and I, it means so much more. We see the people
Like,
behind those words.
It's still in my right ear, but it's just super quiet.
It means the safety of every citizen in this country. Not to mention the shareholders and the hard-working clerks and stakeholders at the government funding agencies. It also means a lot of pressure. A lot. And some men just buckle. Which brings me to the main point of my agenda. A position just opened up and we're promoting you, Jasper.
Sir?
Don't think the company doesn't notice its hard-working employees.
It's
We reward
alright.
achievement in
He
this
called him
business,
Jasper again,
and
which I suppose is
you
supposed to
just
be
made yourself a
indicative of his
role
character.
model. This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works, with all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir. But what
Oh, so
about
Frank quit? Or what?
I know you made a great team, but Frank decided to pursue a different career path this morning. We wish him all the best. Oh, and of course you understand that we won't be able to present you with a fancy title or a measurable pay raise. This is a modern company, you understand. We like to keep a flat organizational structure here. So congratulations, Jasper. I bet you must be very excited to get back to work with all your new responsibilities. That's perfectly understandable. I won't keep you a minute longer. Here's your key card.
Thanks. This is not a complaint against this game specifically, but it's just a general thing. Shows, books, movies, games. People don't usually talk by like saying the person's name over and over again that they're talking to, right? Or am I crazy? Is this a cultural difference? Maybe it's just like a me thing. But I have almost never like seen that before. Like if you're trying to get somebody's attention, sure. Or if you're directing it towards somebody, sure. But you don't just like say somebody's name for fun, right? Anyways. Just wanted to throw that out there. Because, you know, he said his name wrong like 3 times or whatever.
I'm sure you have a lot of important work to attend to in your new position, son. Your raised clearance level should give you access to Frank's former janitorial turf in the basement. Better get to it.
Yes, Mr. Hill, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. It's very common. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. It's like super unnatural to me. Especially saying it so many times. Like saying it, you know, once at the start of conversation or something. Like 3 times at the end of every sentence. Come on. It's Gloria, Mr. Hill's secretary. Goldie among the higher-ups. Miss Goulette to me. Okay. Sure. Goldie to the higher-ups. Alright, so I got my rubber glove already, and I got my red key card now. I guess I'm going to the basement labs. Open sesame. I got a tinfoil hat on the floor, and there's also a drop of blood on the floor. Looks like blood. Maybe someone cut themselves or a lab animal got loose or something. Either way, I'll be the one mopping up this time. And then he looked at the tinfoil hat and he said, I wonder what a tinfoil hat is doing in here. Frank used to tell stories about activist break-ins. Some of them would wear homemade protection like this, but there hasn't been a break-in since the new security system was installed. Wait, how many different things of dialogue are there for all these items? I don't want to click on the same item 20 times. But I might have to. I'm kind of a completionist, to be honest. Open elevator roof hatch. Weird. The hatch is open, but I don't remember hearing about any inspection or repairs being done today. And there's also the drop of blood. I'm not unhappy with my height, but I'm no Gary Cooper. Is that like a 1965 reference or something? I'm guessing maybe Frank's dead. You ever think about that? This data screen is bigger than my TV. Just wait for the future, man. You'll be decked out for days. I took over for Frank during a sick day about a year ago. My sleeve snagged on one of these things and they closed down the labs for the day. The dials? Excuse me, sorry, I gotta clear my throat. And then drink water. Yeah, hopefully I'm good. Doesn't sound like it. So I hit the monitor unit. It says, reminds me of that Pong machine that you just got down at Izzy's. That thing's amazing. I've been down there almost every night after hours since I set it up. Frank says it'll fry my brain, but I think it works just fine. Dude, early video games, let's go. Large processing unit. It's a big computery thing. I'm not really sure what it does. And there's a blood trail in the ground. This is no case of nosebleeds. It looks serious. I've got to show this to someone. Okay, and one of the access panels broken, and there's also a tipped over trash can. Frank must have left in a hurry. I can't imagine he would leave a mess like this. I wonder if Frank, like, broke in and messed around with some stuff. The label on the keypad says cryogenics. It's locked. Oh my god, am I gonna get stuck in the cryogenics chamber? I'm not much of an engineer, but there seems to be something attached to two of the wires that clearly don't belong there. I could remove it and put the panel back in place if I had something to protect my hands. Like this rubber glove. Got it. I remove the thing and push the panel back in place. Alright, let's open up the door. Futurama time. Okay, there's a giant blood trail going into this door. There's also a lab coat. Something fell out of the coat. Looks like a handkerchief. Polaris 9 supercomputer and a monitor. Looks like something right out of a science fiction movie. Ooh. Note to self, don't touch anything. Yeah, I touched the supercomputer and then it started making weird noises, so sorry about that. Polaris 5 Lodestar coprocessor. It's a very expensive data processing unit. It doesn't actually say expensive, but I think it's a fair guess. The warning sign reads, caution, keep away from liquid materials. Seems reasonable. So there's a left door button and a right door button. And there's a blood trail. Management needs to know about this. I'll need proof this time, though. Ever since that stupid Halloween prank the science department pulled on me last year, I don't think they'll take me seriously again. Let's wipe up the blood with a handkerchief. Handkerchief soaked up some of the blood. I need to get this to management. Alright, let's do it. What is that noise? Let's get out of here. Is this gonna be a horror game? Because I don't like horror games. I get scared very easily. Pick up the tinfoil hat, dude. Please. I don't want you dying on me. Okay, let's go inside the supply room again. I just want to see if anything's different. Looks the same. Alright. Let's go up to the 23rd floor. I kind of wish it was like a little bit easier to move quickly because he's kind of slow, but it's okay. Secretary?
Miss Goulet? Something's bad. The downstairs handkerchief has basement all over the blood. No, I mean,
Good heavens, Sugar. That rag's got blood all over. Have you hurt yourself again?
Again.
no, it's...
We keep telling you boys to follow company safety policy. I send out memos almost every week. I honestly don't know why I bother sometimes. You may look like capable grown men in those boiler suits, but you're really just big boys, ain't you?
But I'm not the one who...
No need to explain. Let me just take care of that for you. Now, let's see what Gloria has for you here. Ooh, nice clean band-aid. Just go wash up and put that on. You'll be as good as new.
Oh my god, bro, just learn how to speak to humans.
Now run along, you little scamp.
Just goes to show if you ever have social anxiety, you will bring about the end of the world. Alright, I'm thinking I can use this band-aid maybe to put onto the door? Or the button to open the door? Like the left door button or the right door button? Please take the tinfoil hat. He does not want the tinfoil hat. Also have to keep pressing the door button. Very immersive. Alright. We're going to use the band-aid on one of the door buttons and we're going to press the other one. We're going to open this door and we're going to see what's up with this dead body, I guess. That should hold the button down. Brilliant. Doesn't seem like high safety measures. There's an injured man in here. There's a console and there's a monitor. Let's look at the console and stuff first. Doesn't look like it's tuned to any station. Press the console. This man needs my help. I don't have time for this. Okay, I'm sorry. Why does he kind of look like Darwin?
Mister, are you all right? You're bleeding. Huh, that's a lot of blood. Stay right here. I'll go get help.
No! Don't get anyone. Are you alone?
I'm not sure what...
I asked you a question. Are you alone?
Yes, I came down here by myself.
Good enough. Listen, I'm shot bad. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm also not important. At least this version of me isn't.
Yep,
What's
time machine
important is that
shenanigans.
you understand what I am about to tell you now.
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention! You're standing on the brink of an extinction-level event, set in motion by greedy half-wits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet. I know this because I'm partially to blame, and though I realized our folly in time, less sane and more senior heads prevailed. I have arrived from 40 years into the future to prevent it from happening.
Okay.
Things are obviously vastly more complex than this, but for lack of time to explain this properly to an insufficiently
40 years. That would be
ripe
2005.
resilient intellect, I am what you would probably perceive as a time traveler.
Mister, you've obviously lost a lot of blood.
Quiet! I have planned this out in every detail for the better part of my life. And I'll be damned if I will let it fail because of a single gun-toting, overachieving parking attendant who wasn't where he was supposed to be at this point in time. Thankfully, you look fleeceable enough to be coaxed into performing one simple task for me. I want you to find me and tell me about this event before I depart for the past. You'll need this.
Okay.
What is this?
It is a portable interdimensional planar membrane chronosync instrument.
Okay. So it's a time machine.
It's a
goddamn time machine, okay? For reasons you'll quickly come to realize. The device runs on solar rechargeable batteries. Despite this, I want you to keep it hidden until you're out of town. Don't let anyone see you with it, especially in here.
Mister, between the blood and all this space talk, you're making me quite dizzy. I'm not sure how I can help you other than by calling security and getting you to an ambulance.
Just take the damn device and find me. You find me, you hear?
How am I supposed to know who you are?
Go. Go.
Oh my god, he's dead.
Mister?
No. I think he's dead.
Help! I need help in here!
Oh, okay, he's running out the door.
Stay right there, sir.
Listen, you gotta help me. There's a guy in there. There's a lot of blood. He needs help.
I said, stay right there.
But I work here. You know me.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Palms flat against the wall. Spread your legs. The police are on their way.
Okay. Oh, they took my time machine away. See, my original pet theory was that he was going to be us from the future, but I don't think that's true.
All I want is some simple answers to some simple questions. Do you want this to become complicated, do you? Because, oh, we can do that, you know. Make things complicated. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Yeah, didn't think so. Let's just keep this nice and informal, shall we? See, I'm a simple, easygoing fella. I try to be affable and not go too hard.
I love when subtitles don't match
That's
up
what I find works the best.
to the voice acting.
Now, my partner over here, he's a different kind of guy. A real stickler for the rules.
Dude, good cop, bad
Ain't
cop.
that right, Burke? See, I'm not too good with long, complicated answers. I confuse easily. Some kind of brain problem. I don't know. So sometimes I gotta consult him, you know, in complicated matters. He's got a real talent for helping suspects simplify their statements. Thing is,
Sure.
he's not much of a people person, so most people seem to prefer dealing with me. So tell you what, I give you some simple questions, you feed me some simple answers, and we're all home before Donahue. How's that sound? Now, do you mind telling me what this is? Take your time.
Alright. Well, we're in a interrogation room with a security camera. Up to 10 pounds you gain on TV stays permanent. Scrawny guys like me don't last long in prison. Sure. There's a door. I don't know for sure, but I have a hunch that the door is locked. I'm not about to try it. Got the intense police officer. The cop didn't introduce himself, but I can just barely make out the name on his badge. It says F. Burkowski. We got this police officer. I should think carefully about the next words I say to him. And then we have the time travel device. Okay. Whoa. Where did the lights go? Did I push it? Hello? Was I just knocked out? I feel weird. Like I was just folded flat and inflated again. Hello? Okay, I think we used the time machine. Ow. Man, that's bright. Okay. We're in chapter 2, by the way. Chapter 2 is called The Future. So, I think we may be in the future.
Man.
Oh. Okay. I thought he was going to read the rest of the dialogue. It said something like, I'm dizzy. Why am I dizzy? I don't know. I said. Oh, okay. There's a summary of chapter 2. It says, after learning about Frank's sudden departure and getting promoted, drama unfolds as Joe finds a dying time traveler who asks him to save man from extinction. Now in police custody, Joe must make sense of it all. Alright. I wish there was a way to like reread. Oh, Man, I'm dizzy. What is this? What happened here? How long was I out for? There's a picture on the wall. J. Edgar Hoover. Did Hoover come after or before Nixon? Probably after, right? The sign on the door says evidence room. It's locked. I could go to the basement, but it's pretty dark. I'm really confused. This doesn't look like a police station at all. Where did they take me? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we're on the first floor, and there's a dead person hanging from a rope. Yeah. Oh, God. What is this? I feel nauseous. I still don't have a clue what just happened, and now there's a dead body hanging from the ceiling. This is a nightmare. It's gotta be. There's a hole in the ground. It's a big gaping hole in the floor. Okay, a hammer. Must have nailed that door up in a hurry. The hammer doesn't have a claw to remove the nails, and the planks are too thick to break. There must be a better way out. There's a tree. It's a huge tree on what I think is the second floor. Let's check out this office door. It's locked. Okay, every door is locked. And there's a hanging man. Brilliant. We got a picture of Abraham Lincoln.
Far out.
There's a safe hidden behind this. Far out, man. You're just full of treasures, aren't you, Mr. President? Okay. Well, I don't really have the combination, so... The handle is broken off of this door. There's a tied door, which is connected to the dead body. The door is tied in place. There's another picture of a president. It's White Earp. Good thing these pictures have labels, or I would have never guessed. Am I supposed to know who that person is? Okay, okay. This might be totally far out, but what if that time travel guy was right? What if this weird box in my pocket actually took me out there? The future. I mean, think about it, Joe. What other possible explanations could there be? You're not dreaming, that's for damn sure. That hurts too much. So I'm in the future. Let's try and break this handle. I'll need to get rid of the rope holding the door. The hammer won't do me much good here. That's Cat. It's the rope the guy downstairs is hanging from. It's tying the door in place. Okay, can I bust open this door over here that has no handle? No. Okay, well, freaking whatever, bro. Let's go down to the first floor again. Can I, like, bash this dead body? What am I, an animal? No, you're human. That's why you need to do whatever you can to survive. Survival instincts, bro. Okay, let's bust open this door, too. It's not a sledgehammer. Okay. Stair to basement. I only count 3 steps. The first 2 are fine. The third seems to be somewhere in the basement. Okay. I guess it's dark. Camera's way too small. I think I need to find a key. Okay. Well, let's go back in the interrogation room. Can't really see anything. Bro. Where do I go? I need to get into the sunlight to power up my time machine. Oh, there's a window up here. Sun is probably not bright enough here. None of these safes seem to be openable. What if I use the hammer on the safe? What am I, Hercules? It's a safe. Crooks use dynamite to open these things, for Pete's sake. So what am I supposed to do? I can't pick up any of the glass on the ground. Use hammer with hole. Floor is beyond repair. Okay, let's go back to the first floor. There's a key attached to his belt. I should just grab it and hope it gets me out of here somewhere. Oh my god, I had to interact with a dead body again? Are you for real? Whatever this key is for, I hope it takes me far away from here, or wakes me up. Doesn't fit. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the basement again. Use it here. Ah. I guess this isn't the basement, it's the first floor, technically. There's a samurai sword? Or a katana, I guess. There's another dead body. Corpse. Oh god, I must be losing it. This police ID. It's that officer from the interrogation, Burkowski. This is seriously creeping me out, man. Unlicensed small arms, anti-war propaganda, unregistered sexual aids, dentals. The rest of the boxes have case numbers. There's an evidence locker. Can I break into the evidence locker? Oh, come on. I can't even break a rusty old padlock with a hammer? I may be out of shape, but this is stupid. It is stupid, I agree. Not a bad idea. I've seen it done 100 times with Dragnet. Doesn't work on padlocks, though. Only doors. Ah, okay. So I can use the ID card to open the door on the second floor? Oh, ground floor, first floor, second floor. This is a European game. Okay, I get it now. On this door with no handle, I can use the ID card to open it. I bet this trick would work if the lock wasn't so broken and handle was still attached. Maybe I could use it on another door. Okay, never mind. We're going to use it on the door on the first floor. Crap, it broke. Oh, hang on, it clicked. The door's open. It's just like on Dragnet. What is Dragnet? It's got to be like nukes, right? All this stuff is nukes. Somebody nuked the world. Anyways, there's a picture of a clownfish, rather. Some kind of fish. Carp, I think. No, that's a clownfish. Got some lockers. They're either rusted or locked. Photographs. Herman Bell, wanted for murder. Possible connection to San Francisco 8. There's also, there are some numbers scribbled on this. It's too short to be a phone number or license plate. Maybe a door code or something? Yeah, it's the safe, bro. Let's use the hammer on the lockers while I'm here. Don't think these lockers can be opened with brute force. We've got a country map. It's a map of the country. It's riddled with pins, circles, and notes that look like they were written in a hurry. Got a desk. One of the drawers is unlocked. There's a bottle of gun oil in there. Whoops, almost dropped it. Bottle's really greasy. Desk has seen better days. Let's use the hammer on the desk. The drawer's already open. Okay, well, there's other drawers, but it's okay. Alright, so we've got weapon oil. We've got the safe key. I don't know what to do with this oil. It worked. Aw, there's nothing in here. Nothing but this dumb paperclip. What a bummer, man. Alright, we'll use the paperclip to pick the lock, because clearly that's how that works. It was in the evidence room. So stuck with rust, I'm only bending the clip. I need to lube it up. Alright. Lube it up. Lock tumbler seems a little less stiff now.
Wow.
It's open. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Sure. Open. And there's a katana in here for some reason. It's a katana. I've always wanted one of these, but somehow I don't feel as excited about it now. Really? 1972? You wanted a katana? Maybe if you were stationed in Japan in the military. Alright, let's go cut this dead body down, huh? Use katana with rope. The rope's been cut now. Open this door into the office. There's another dead police officer. There's a bookcase. Lots of dusty files and reports. There's a big tree growing outside. I might be able to get out that way. There's a duty roster on the desk. Seems a lot of officers were home sick that day. I'm not sure I'll get used to this. Let's talk about the dead police officer. Wait, is there nothing in here? Break the window. It's not a sledgehammer. Come on, dude. It's a hammer. Not a sledgehammer. He seems to have suffered plenty already. Okay, no, I can break the window. I accidentally clicked on the desk. Whoa, I should be a little more careful. I almost cut myself in there. Hole in the window. Okay. We've made it out. We're outside. Whoa, that's really far down. Whatever that guy was feeling in the movie Vertigo, that's what I'm feeling right now. Alright, let's go grab a rope from the dead body. Hopefully I don't die from, like, radiation exposure. Because, you know, that's a thing. Where's the dead body? It fell all the way down to the ground floor. Don't mind if I do. This should come in handy. It's bad enough when he was hanging from the ceiling. Alright. Let's do it. I mean, realistically, I could just charge my time machine on top of this tree, right? But then I guess if I went back in time and then the tree was gone, then I would, like, fall from a 3-story height and then break my legs and die. The most important knot I've tied in my life. And you attach it to the twiggiest thing you could find. Chapter 3, The Machine. Okay, now I know this isn't just some horrible nightmare. I need to breathe and get a grip. I don't know what the rest of the dialogue said. If this is all really happening, someone must have taken that time travel guy to the hospital or something. No, I don't think so. I need to get over there. I'm not sure what I'll get out of it, but I have nothing else to go on. It's a motorcycle. Motorcycle is nothing but busted up junk now. Seems to be out of power. The guy said something about solar-powered batteries, so I guess that means I should get this into sunlight to recharge. Am I not in the sun right now? Completely rusted up backlot door. It's too high to reach. Besides, I'm lucky I made it in one piece the first time. Really don't want to push it. Poison ivy. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm not touching that. It won't budge. There's a back door. Aha! Sunlight! Jeez, that thing almost scared me half to death. Device is lit up now. The light must have recharged it, so I guess it's working again. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, I time traveled. And it looks like I can time travel again. So maybe I am actually going to travel in between the past and the future and the present. Just in each zone. Fire escape ladder is just too high up. Need something to bring it down with. Poison ivy. Yeah, so I am in the past. This is poison ivy. Don't think anyone actually planted this, but I got here anyway. In the future, it's way longer. There's a screwdriver in here. I just stole from this dude's motorcycle. Beautiful. I always wanted to learn how to ride. I'd grow my mustache and burns, get a leather jacket, and let's just live on the road. That sounds stupid. It's locked. Lucky. It was a slam lock. Right, I slammed the screwdriver into the door and it just opened up. We're outside the police station. It's an umbrella. It's a little battered, but otherwise in fine shape. Seems to be a lot of activity in there, and I hear faint shouting. I have a bad feeling I have something to do with it. Yeah, from time traveling. I know I haven't had many great ones lately, but this is a really stupid idea. They're probably already looking for me. I try to go back to the police station. There's a police car. The door is locked. Let's break in. An umbrella won't save it from a rusty death. I might need to use the umbrella to bring down the fire escape ladder. Oh, you can run faster if you double click. Okay. It's good to know. Got it. What if I right click? Nothing. Apartment 1G, I can ring the doorbell. I guess nobody's home. What if I go up this normal ladder? There's a carpet, there's laundry, there's great looking pants. Whoever lives here has great taste in threads. Great taste in threads. Great taste in threads is what it said. The detergent smells so homely, I'm still not sure if I'm imagining this whole thing. It screws with my head more than anything. Alright, let's go down. Let's ring the doorbell again. But this time for the other apartment. I guess nobody's home. Okay. So I have a carpet. Oh, here's an idea. Okay. I'm going to go out this door, and then I'm going to use the time machine. Ah. Oh, and the door's open in the future. That doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. Nothing's going on in there. In fact, the whole street is dead quiet. Creeps me out. Aha, and now I can open the car door. And there's a dead body inside. Found a nightstick, and I just threw up a little. Didn't exactly expect to find another corpse in there. I can go through the window. Nothing's going on in there. The whole street is dead quiet. Okay. So I have a nightstick. Cool, I guess. Hospital on the horizon. In the horizon. I can see the hospital. I bet the time traveler was brought there after they arrested me. Okay, so there's no ladder in the future. Let's use... Can I combine items? No. Let's use the nightstick on the car door. Or on the police car. I've seen Dirty Harry, so has every cop in this town. I really don't need to know what happens to me if I start banging up this patrol car. Well, then what am I supposed to do? Explain. I have a nightstick and a carpet. Start banging up the motorcycle?
No.
No way, I don't want to scratch it. Okay. Let's go up the fire escape ladder again, I guess. I start beating on the apartment door. Beat the doorbell. Okay, let's use the time machine up here. The apartment door is locked. Can't open that up. Press the doorbell. It doesn't even make a noise. Ah, hold on a second. I got it, I got it. First of all, I want to see what's on the roof when I use the time machine. There's a hole in the roof. And their great looking pants are still there. Polyester. Can't beat it. Let's enter the hole in the roof. I also think I've got another idea. I'm going to use the carpet on the poison ivy in the past. So that I can open up the door. Oh, there's a door to the other apartment, actually. I just need to tear the wallpaper down. Now that's some lazy renovation. There's a lamp. Been a long time since this lamp brought light to anyone's life.
Crud.
Crud, the handle's missing. Key seems to have been broken off in the lock. Okay. So I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to be inside this person's apartment. Wow. There's like nobody in here, actually. Oh, they just moved in. We got some wallpaper paste. Whoever was decorating the walls, they sure left in a hurry. Recently, too. The paste is still sticky. Might be a strange comment at this point, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. I'm totally digging that wallpaper. Okay. Lamp. There's something in there? There's a key inside the lamp. I unlocked the door. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to go down the fire escape ladder. I'm going to put carpet on the poison ivy. Trying to get rid of the ivy, not to keep it warm. Done. It's seeping into the soil. Okay, so I put the wallpaper paste into the poison ivy instead. And that seems to have worked, I suppose. Go to the future. The door is no longer cupboard. Oh, come on. The handle broke off. How does stuff like this keep happening? Can I use that handle in here instead? I can. I don't know how that works, but that's okay. Now I'm in the other apartment. There's a broken TV. No electricity. I'm not sure what I would be watching, even if there were. And there's some debris in front of the door. Door opens inwards, and just look at all this junk. Alright, time travel time? Sweet. There's a TV. It's on. Looks like a special news bulletin. What does it say? Government denies any serious threat and assures us that the fatal incidents we've been reporting all morning are all completely natural and unrelated. Nixon's currently aboard the Air Force One headed for an important but undisclosed meeting. However, the press communique issued by his press secretary instructs all citizens to stay calm. So wait, the event is going on right now. And that's it for this special news bulletin. It seems like it's all false alarm, folks. We now bring you the latest international news from Gregory Smith. What have you got for us, Greg? Okay, I mean, that does make more sense that the event would be happening literally right now, since things are as they are in the future pretty much right after this. Something about a flu pandemic, rising gas prices, and the latest news from the war. Interesting. There's a back alley I should be able to slip into. It's not too far down either. Unfortunately, this is another one of those windows that don't open. Turn the lamp on. Modern art. I don't get it. More modern art. I miss the times when paintings made sense, like the one where the dogs play poker. Good commentary on society. It's unlocked now. Alright, all the doors are open. That's cool. So where do I go? Oh, wait, the door's closed now in the future. That's strange, and I don't like that. Alright. Let's go back out in front of the police station. Let's see what's up. Nothing has changed. Door's locked. No, the police are looking for me. Nothing else in the police car. Should I just break open the window with the nightstick? Do you think that's gonna work? Maybe. Plant pot. Nothing but crusty dirt. Alright. What about this door? Can't open the door. Let's go back up the ladder. Was there a window in this apartment? There was, but it doesn't really open. I don't know. I can try breaking open the window here. Just see what happens. It worked. Hope nobody heard that. This is not the movies. That glass is sharp and I don't come with an emergency tank of spare blood. Okay, let's use the carpet on the window. Carpet should do the trick. I mean, not really, but fair enough. What if I go in the future? The window's repaired. Alright, chapter 4. The entry. Alright, this is like a slaughterhouse? Oh, it's a butcher shop. That makes sense. It's a butcher shop. I know property prices in this town are through the roof, but who in their right mind would open a butcher shop right next to a hospital? I don't know. Time travel time? There's a hook. It's a somewhat scary looking meat hook. Sure. Passage to hospital front. Electrical lock on this fence must have stopped working years ago. There's a broken plate. Something found underneath the dirt. There's something underneath here, but it's totally covered with dust and grime. Is it like a manhole? Oh shoot, okay. So in the passage, just a giant, like, barrel. Or a container? Giant container? Hazardous waste? What is it saying? Just keep on spinning, don't you, fan? Air from the fan is a slight hint of fresh meat and cleaning supplies. Danger biohazard. I think this leads out of the back alley to the front of the hospital. Can I press the button?
Nice.
Hey, it opened the door. Things are finally looking up for me. Okay, I'm out front, in front of the hospital. There's some paint. There's a police officer, and there's a bottle of turpentine. Or turpentine. It's a bottle of turpentine, corrosive and flammable. This should come in handy. I probably shouldn't run off with the whole bottle, though. The painter will notice it's gone and alert the officer. It's a can of paint. From his clothes, I'm guessing he's the painter. It's a police officer. I can make out a few words every time he raises his voice. He's clearly looking for someone. This is the place, alright. Now I just need to get in there and hopefully find the time travel guy. Another locked container that has hazardous waste. It's locked. Can I use the hook on it? Hook's too big to be used as a lockpick and too flimsy to be used as a crowbar. Future time? Locked container. It's locked, but the padlock is so rusty it rattles. Hook's too thin to pry open the lock. It'll just bend, or my arms will snap. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of hornets here, so that's cool. There's also a corpse here. There's a lighter wedged between his ribs. He won't be needing it anymore.
No.
I'm not getting closer. I'm crazy allergic to bees. Alright, well, I skipped the dialogue where he's talking about stuff. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? He's telling this giant story about getting stung by a bunch of bees. Also talked about like 3 dead bodies. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's light the turpentine on fire? Great idea if I want to get caught or shot. Well, then what am I supposed to do? What do I do with the lighter? There's a drain. I can feel the draft from the sewer tunnel below. Oh, I'm literally directly underneath the hornets. I'm no longer directly underneath the hornets. Okay. I have a hook. What can I do with the hook? The lighter's out of gas. Bruh. Then refill it. Hello. Refill it with the freaking lighter fluid or whatever. Great idea if I want to get caught or shot. Break with the hook. Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. There's the butcher shop window. I doubt I can do anything with it. There's another fan. There's a trash can. Oh my god. Just trash. No, wait, there's a broom head down there. For a second there, I got all excited by the thought of renewing my old broom without filling out acquisition forms. He said something like he really needs to find a hobby, I don't know. Okay, broom head. Can I use the broom head to clean up the dirt and grime? Somehow I think not. Apparently I could. There's a manhole here. Can I use the hook on the manhole cover? Yes. So the hook is strong enough to lift a manhole cover, but not strong enough to break a padlock. I mean, fair enough, maybe. Depending on how strong the padlock is. What's down here? We got a bar. It's a loose rung from the ladder. I'm taking it with me. If anything survived this world, it'll be hungry by now, and I need something to defend myself. It's probably been years since this worked. Oh, let's go back in time. Okay, I can't see. Feels like metal. Most of the walls and some of the ceiling has been dislodged. I won't be getting anywhere in that direction. That metal rod might come in handy, though. Rusty iron bars. Even if I somehow made it through those bars, there's like 2 tons of girders and other rabble in the way. No power. Alright, what if I clicked on the switch now? Nice. I can see. Okay. Iron bars. Give it a few weeks and I'll probably be slim enough to slip through those. There's got to be a better way, though. The entrance is blocked. I can see the bottom of one of those red dumpsters with the holes in the lid. Alright. Go back into the into the future rather. Climb out of here. Back into the past. Climb out of here. Gotta find something to do with this bar. Can I use the bar to like break open the padlock? There's a police officer right at the entrance. I really don't need to be making that kind of noise. Okay. Turpentine. Can of paint. Fan. Drain. Lighter? Bar on painter. Oh yes, the old beating up a random stranger with a steel pipe routine. That always startles armed police officers. Yeah, we'll call that Plan D. Okay. Can I use the bar on the hornet's nest?
No.
No. What if I use the bar on the rusted container? Aha! Got it. The lock broke. What's in here? A bone saw. Apart from the goop, it doesn't even look like it's been used. So, it's been used, is what you're telling me. Okay, now let's go back into the sewer area, right? And then maybe use this on the bars? Maybe? Use bone saw with iron bars. Man, I bet I could cut through a car with this saw. It worked. And it broke. Alright, well, let's go. I did not need the turpentine after all. Or maybe I still will need it. Ah, syringe. Ah, it's a syringe. Paramedics must have dropped it down the drain. Oh, so I'm below the drain. So I guess I can use the syringe to take some of the oil and then fill up my lighter. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. I had to guess. Dum 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 dum. Nothing suspicious going on here. There, the syringe is full of turpentine now. Okay. So now what? So I got something that's flammable and corrosive. Must be some other way I can use the turpentine. What if I threw it in the fan? Okay, never mind. I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to use it in the future? Oh, there's a can of paint in the future. Paint is completely dried up. I don't know. Am I supposed to like go into the sewers and use it? Like light something on fire? I don't know. Don't use it on the rusty bars or the rubble. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see. Butcher window. No. What if I used turpentine here? Use it with the drain. Use it on the painter. Use it on the policeman. I'm not going to jab an armed police officer with a syringe filled with turpentine. No sign. Don't use it on the locked container. Use it on the Hornets.
No.
Why do I feel like I need to get rid of the Hornets somehow, though? Aha. I got it. I've got it. I got it. So, I'm going to go in the sewers. And I'm going to go back into the past. Go into this passageway. And then go back into the future. There's rubble in here. Aha. Use the syringe in the rubble. Wood. And now use the lighter. Bam. I caught a fire. Or, I made a fire. Well, my sleeve almost caught fire. That thing's completely off the hook. I used to use way less turpentine the next time I start a sewer fire. So now, I think I was correct that I do need to get rid of the Hornets. And so maybe the smoke from the fire will drive the Hornets away? Or kill them or something? Yep, they're gone. Now I can go into the hospital. Chapter 5, The Corpse. There's a garage. I'm kind of curious what happens if I just, like, use the time machine right now. What? The officer's still questioning that guy right in the lobby. I can hear them through the door. Oh, okay. I worked harder getting here than I ever have in my life. I'm not leaving now. So I skipped past a couple rooms so I didn't spawn right on top of the officer. That makes sense. Broken down ambulance. I guess I can sit there making engine noise with my mouth while imagining I'm going somewhere really fast. I go through the garage door. No. Car battery. Ouch, there's still juice in this battery. I can open the garage door. Tank sounds full. I just need to reattach that wheel before the mechanic comes back. So I can drive the ambulance? Looks like someone's changing the tire. If I can just find some tools to finish the job, this ambulance could prove really useful. I won't get far on foot. Getting here was hard enough, and that was barely a block and a half. The door's locked. Sweet. Okay. So, I guess the main goal of this part is to get the ambulance up and running and drive away. Door's locked. Door's locked. There's a window. It's cleared up. It'll get dark in a few hours, so I better get going. Got a tire iron. So I can reattach the wheel in theory. Office room A. Nobody's in here. There's a really weird looking vision test. E, another E, another E. They really shouldn't mix up the letters. It's way too easy to cheat on these tests. So calendar. Today's date, May 17th. 1972. Lung chart. Looks like an upside down tree of some kind. Sometimes I wonder if that's how doctors actually see people. Drawers are stuck. These are patient files. And of course the cabinet's locked. And in the future the desk is gone. Looks like the floor caved under the weight of the desk. Oh, I went into the hole in the floor. I did not think that would work. And there's a corpse. Nothing but a pile of bones and strips of clothing. Scissors. They're still remarkably sharp. Why would you grab them by the blades? What are you doing? It's a spotlight. And there's a lamp. So do you think if I go back in time, is this going to be the guy? Yup, he's dead. He's dead. It was a long shot, but I kind of hope he had somehow survived. There's only one way to get answers now, I guess. I need to find out where he lives. Well, lived. In the future. How is he alive in the future? I wonder... Maybe it is me. No, I don't think this is me in the future. If it is, I don't think that's good writing. At first I thought it could be predictable, but like kind of interesting. Now I think they've given too many hints that it's not him. These shelves are full of jars with weird things in them. Let's open this door. Door's locked. Let's open the door. Wait, am I just like stuck here? Broken x-ray board. Glass is broken, but the bulbs in there seem fine. Wonder if they still work. If only the power was down. Let's use the battery.
Wow.
Amazing, it actually works. Really didn't think it would. And there's a key on the ground next to another corpse. Don't mind if I do. It's a key. A little small to be a door key. Maybe it's for a padlock or locker of some kind? Well, oh. There's a doctor literally right here. Seems very focused on whatever it is he's busy with. Better not disturb him. There's a key in there. Another key. It's a car key. It looks like it's for one of the ambulances. I have no idea why a doctor would keep a spare key in his desk, but I'm not complaining. It's the inside to some guy, obviously, but I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Most of it looks like really bad balloon animals. Okay. Ah, so that was the bead door. Maybe I can use the small key to open the patient files. Maybe? Perfect fit. It's open now. These are patient files, alright. Too bad they all have file numbers and not names. I need the right number to find his file. Am I gonna have to freaking go back down? Alright. Grab the name tag. Reginald Lambert. Go back in here. Open up the patient files again. Or read the patient files again. File numbers and not names. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, hold on a second. What am I supposed to use the scissors for? Okay, I reattached the ambulance. I still have no idea where to go. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is find out the address. I have scissors, but scissors don't do much good, I suppose. Here's the scissors on the desk.
No.
What about on the patient files? Nope. Okay. Well, back down we go. Can we, like, rob this guy? Tell me his patient file number. Murder? Is that just something I do? Is that something I just do now? Maybe the end of the world, no, but no. Just no. Sorry. Just wanted to have a little bit of fun before the end of the world. I assume this doctor is actually the same doctor from the past. It's so freaky. One minute he's alive, the next he's a pile of bones. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just saying, like, you know, I examined the tag earlier, hoping that we could pick it up. Or just, like, read it. Apparently my character does not have enough memory capacity to remember 5 digits for the patient number. It's okay.
Nice.
Jackpot. Lambert's medical file. Has an address on it. Pretty far out of town. We'll need a ride. Alright. Let's go. We did it. Man, I'm cruising through this game, man. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight or what. I don't really want to dedicate the time for it. I'm an hour 20 into the stream and I'm only like halfway through the game probably.
Here, out on the road, everything seems so normal. Same moon, same night sky. After an hour of driving, it's easy to forget all about that dead world back there.
So true.
How could Lambert have survived, though?
That is the
If
question.
he came from the future, how did he not die along with everybody else?
That's what I'm saying.
I just saw his body in the morgue. Now I'm driving out to talk to him alive. How does that work?
It's a good question.
Do you just leave a copy of yourself every time you use the box? Is that it? Are there copies of me all over the place now? What if he's not there? What if I changed something and he's not alive at all?
Dude, time travel is
Maybe all of this
crazy.
has been completely pointless. Maybe there's nothing I can do after all. Maybe these will be my last days, along with everybody else's.
True.
The thought ties my stomach in knots. No, I better just not think about it and carry on. Did I bring enough gas? God, I hope I brought enough gas.
Voice acting. God, hope I brought enough gas. Really portrays the nervousness that he must feel. Is this a shadow or is that a 5 o'clock shadow? Sign. Danger croc. Oh, come on. Crocodiles? It's pretty obvious Lambert doesn't like visitors, but that sign is really over the top. This isn't exactly Florida. The box and label are pretty faded from the sun, so I can't make out who it's to or from. It's been sitting here for a pretty long time. Guess nobody will care if I take a peek inside. It's a trophy for outstanding excellence in the field of experimental physics. I wouldn't drink out of it, but if the last few hours taught me anything, it's that I'll probably find some use for it. So I think he's inventing a time machine right now. R. Lambert, this is definitely the right place. He's inventing a time machine and he's going to use it to escape the epidemic or whatever, the apocalypse maybe. Still got at least a half tank of gas. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Nice.
A mechanical jack. Definitely come in handy. It's in... I'm actually not sure what it is. Wait, there's use description on the side. Attached to sphinx... Oh, great. It's an enema pump. I'm not going back to the city until I find Lambert. Fair enough. There's a boat. And it's completely flooded.
Man.
And the time machine's out of power. Can I use the pump to pump the water out of the boat?
Man.
Nozzle barely sucks up any water before clogging up with the leaves. Gotta be a better way to drain the boat. Maybe the trophy? Okay, all drained, all drained. Cool. And now let's use the jack on the ambulance. Okay, use the pump on the fuel tank. It's all full of gas now. Okay, let's get in the boat.
When I was a little lad, and so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Okay. Cool. He's going insane already. It literally hasn't even been a single day. Another crocodile warning sign. Right, I get it. Lambert likes his privacy. These crocodile signs are really laying it on a bit thick. Spikes are unusually pointy. It's as if someone had them sharpened on purpose. Use the jack on the fence. Okay, man, that jack really did the trick. I should be able to squeeze through now. Bro, I popped the fence open. I did not expect that. I thought I was going to, like, climb over. And there's a crocodile. Whoa, timeout. What the? How? Yeah, there's a crocodile, all right. Lambert sure takes his gardening seriously. These are some quality shears. Can't even use it on the flower. Okay. There's also a wall here. And there's a chain link fence. So pop open the chain link fence with the shears. Well, the shears are history, but at least I managed to make a decent me-sized hole. Alright. We got a camper. And junction box. Lucky me, it's open. Ah, it's a clownfish. Just like the picture we saw earlier. That's not a carp. Darkness. Light switch. Turn the light switch on. Okay. I don't know why it made it look like it's like super dark outside now. We got some equipment. A lot of electrical parts in there, none of which I recognize. Some kind of electric thing. Still. Looks like Lambert's been cooking up some moonshine in here. Got a key. Wonder what it goes with. There's a drawing. Looks like blueprints for the still. Right. Can I open up the junction box? Got a sundial. Fits. Hi, fishy. There's a big bright fish down there. And let's use the switch. Goodbye. Really sorry, big guy. Okay, so I turn the electricity on. Yuck. Somebody forgot to clean out the grill. There's a set of tongs, though. That might be useful. Can I use the tongs on the fish?
I don't think so.
The power still on? I'm not insane. Okay, I have a dead fish now. Well, let's shove the fish into the still. Okay. I'm realizing, by the way, that I can probably just use the fish on the crock. Here you go. Now shoo. Come on, man. Crocodile wouldn't be satisfied with that freaking fish, bro. Be for real. It's a chainsaw? Okay. Figures. Finally came across something useful like a chainsaw, and of course there's no gas in it. So why would there be? Sigh. Just firewood. It's locked. The crocodile guarding my door. Probably keep it locked at all times, too. I just get out of the house, though. I don't really want to take the chainsaw back to the ambulance. Oh, maybe I can use it with the moonshine. There's no gas in it. Besides, I should probably put any home improvement suggestions in writing first. Filled it up with alcohol from the sill. I'm sure hope this works. Alright, let's go. We're gonna use the chainsaw on his door. That won't scare him at all, I'm sure. Sure. Chapter 7, The House. Okay. Abstract painting. It's a triangle made of cubes going in circles. Not much here except a box of matches. These could come in hand. Oh, only one left in the box. Another abstract painting. It's a triangle, but it's going in circles. It's a painting of a bunch of stacked cubes. I actually can't tell which one is at the top. They all seem to be. Starburst clock.
Boy.
This guy sure has style. A wine opener. It's a wine opener. Not a curve in it, but it's going in circles. Stack of thick books. It's pretty dark in here, but I'm positive these are all the same book. Really thick ones, too. Doubt Lambert will miss a few. I'm kind of curious. Oh my god, he's got a shotgun. I'm kind of curious if this is foreshadowing that maybe we're going in circular loops with our time machine debacles. Looks like there used to be a rifle mounted here. That would really help light up this room. One match left in the box, so I've only got one shot at this. Gotta be something dry around here I can use for tinder. Okay, I lit it on fire, I guess, and now there's a rug.
Nice.
Oh, nice rug. Wait a minute, there's something under here. A trap door. It's a trap door. I can barely make it out, but it looks like a lot of the other paintings in here. Very classy. Use the wine opener on the trap door. It worked. There's a ladder heading down to a basement of some kind. We are gonna get shot, dude. Looks like floor plans for the house with a lot of handwritten notes. Seems Lambert is planning a lot of renovations. I've been reading too much today. I literally, I'm struggling with basic language right now. A lot of wine for just one guy. Maybe the alcohol is important for the time travel? Door's locked, but it doesn't feel too solid. Let's go in the door. Spherical contraption. Tanning bulb. It's a tanning bulb. I guess even scientists want to look their best. Trash can. Man, I've been in this shop for too long. Can't even walk by a trash can anymore without checking if it needs emptying. Blueprints. Blueprints for a time machine. I don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. Desk lamp. Spherical contraption. Very science-y. Yay. Can I use the thing there?
No.
Bulb is way too big to fit inside. Alright, let's take this tanning bulb and go back up. Maybe we can use it in here. Bookshelf. Piles and piles of books. Applied Physics and the Many Worlds Conundrum. A primer by Reginald D. Lambert. Oh, he's not going to be happy about this. I just checked a whole bunch of those in the fire. Small shelf. Nothing in here of any interest. Holy smokes, that's bright. Hey, my time machine's working again. Okay. Well, let's go in the future, I guess. Got some vines. There's an axe in there. I can't reach it from here, though. Those are some tough vines. These vines are something else, man. They barely bend. Need to get to Lambert. Inside's my best bet. Okay. I guess, yeah, I didn't think about it, but tanning bulbs probably operate off of UV rays, right? Barrel. It's an empty barrel. Barrel. It looks like some kind of water collection system. Vegetables. This must be how he survived for so long. Looks like it's been a while since it saw any use. That's the fireplace. We got more raised beds. More vegetables. We got a twig. Dry twig. Guess I put Stranger Things to good use. Can't get a grip on the door, or the trap door. Let's go down. Use the time machine. Fire extinguisher. Huh. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Wait, it's one of those extinguishers that need to be filled up with water first. Okay, we got shells. Enough food here to survive a month. More shelves. Got some doors. Huh, this wasn't here before. It's locked. Didn't this door used to be wood? Huh, it's all steel now. Guess Lambert did some work on the place. Let's go in here. And time travel? Aha, the time machine is completed. Small photo lab. Small dark room over here. Red bulb photo equipment developer. It's got everything. Ugh, got the lid off. It's full of oil. Mark II. This drawing is really complicated, but the outline of it looks a lot like the machine I have. A bunch of drawings and floor plans of a big building. Wait, I recognize this. It's my workplace. This is Archon. Interesting. I wonder if Archon has something to do with the epidemic? Wow, man, this is really something. According to those other blueprints, this was Lambert's first version of the time machine. Looks completely abandoned, though. Probably because it wasn't portable. Strange. Pretty sure this door used to be wood. It's all steel now. Alright. Interesting. So, I guess let's fill up the fire extinguisher with water? Don't really know what purpose that will serve, but all filled up with water. Maybe I should put the fire out? No. Use it on the door. Area man bangs on extinguisher, receives face full of shrapnel. Even if there were papers to write about it, no headline's worth all that. Looks like more turpentine down there. At that rate, the extinguisher's more likely to go off my face than it is to get me through that door. I don't want to use the bang on it. I want to, like, spray it. That would give me nothing but lots of loud noise. Whatever, dude. Okay. So I have a twig. And I've got a fire extinguisher. Right shape, wrong size. There's a windmill outside. This wasn't there before. How on earth did he build all that by himself? He's smart, I guess. So what do I use the fire extinguisher on? Knickknacks, doodads, paper clips. Nothing I can use. I think I want to get this axe. But I don't know how. But the drawer. Is there anything else in the drawer? No. What to do? What to do? Bookshelf. Maybe bookshelf in the dust print? No. 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 Fire isn't catching. I need some way to make it a bit more flammable. What? I need to make the twig more flammable. Twig in the photo lab? Twig in the oil. Okay, I don't know how a twig wouldn't catch fire, but it's fine. I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm gonna light the twig on fire. Okay, whatever I had in mind with this, I'd better get to it quick. So we're gonna go in here. Go in here, and then light the vines on fire. Whoa, that worked a little better than I thought it would. Now we use the fire extinguisher. Phew, it's out. I think I'm done playing with fire for today. Ugh, stuck in there pretty good, but I got it. Really no need for that when I've got a perfectly good time machine right here. Alright, so we're gonna break down this wooden door, I guess. Hello. He's gone. There are a couple of notebooks in here. March 11th, 1971. I prepared a logbook to document my progress, just in case something happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. It's been just under a month since I left Archon. From what little I've heard, they seem to be pushing ahead with more time travel trials, despite all the setbacks. Fools, every last one. Okay. Is there any more to that? June 16th, 1971. Preliminary build plans for my own homegrown version of the IPMCI are complete. The IPMCI, which I'll henceforth refer to as the Time Machine, should take me no less than 3 years to complete on my own, barring any setbacks, of course. There are a couple of notebooks in here. Okay. I read all the notebooks. Somebody's taking good care of this fish. Lambert has to be around here. No matter how many times I walk those steps with my eyes, they always end up in the same place. It's a lava lamp. Man, I love these. Pretty. It's a couple of small trees. And there's a globe. I'm no astronomer, but I'm pretty sure that's the moon up there. Electrical socket. Wow, trippy. Hey, there's a bottle here. It's weird. I don't think this bottle is made of glass. Even the cork seems painted on. July 18th, 1972. No progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since that imbecile broke my bedroom door. And last night I nearly got mauled by a bear, so I finally carved and built new doors. I'd like to see him blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit he gives an entirely new meaning to the term idiot-proof. That's funny. This one's dated July 3rd, 1985. It's the math. There's simply no fighting it. No way in hell am I going to reliably generate the 1.21 gigawatts required to power the current design. I'm scrapping it. The whole thing. Time to start over. I'm going in circles and everything keeps bringing me back to the handheld device that idiot showed me. How in blazes did I accomplish that? It is circular. This whole game is going to be circular, bro. October 21st, 1993. Success! Using the salvaged photo equipment I scavenged in March, I've reduced the size of the circuits in the fabrication process by an order of magnitude. Once I redesign and reproduce the rest of the components, this thing should be able to run off of a moderately sized diesel generator. Here's one from December 31st, 1999. Well, here we are. Truth be told, I never imagined I'd be celebrating the turn of the millennium on some godforsaken pile of dirt in the middle of a swamp. I'd never been one for parties, but given the chance, I'd give anything to make an ass of myself with a lampshade at some social gathering right now, rather than savoring the last moments of the year over yet another cabbage dinner and the last bottle of cheap Merlot. He drank all the wine? Okay. Everything is circular. Maybe we're gonna be the ones that cause the end of the world. Probably be pretty grumpy if I slept in a bed like that a lot. That's probably what he said. Okay, so stick this in here. Secret passage, go in the secret passage. We found Lambert.
Right there.
Whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here. Or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
By you.
3.
The future.
Told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. You gave me this. It's an something chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family signet. I made this.
See, the notebooks were already written with this event having already
I gave
happened.
this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future.
Maybe we should tell you a
What
little
did
bit
you
more,
see?
though.
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of
Time
science,
travel.
I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation.
Okay, let's get the lore dump.
I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies.
AKA time travel.
They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961.
Cool.
Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations. And after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running.
Not possible.
Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle.
That's Mr. Hill right there.
The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this too was a lie.
Was it? Whoa.
At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling.
Oh, okay.
Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear.
They discovered the end of the world.
Pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to
Ah,
what we
yeah,
identified as
that's
an
what I was thinking.
incredibly aggressive airborne virus.
Oh, hold on a second. I wonder if like the traveling back in time is taking like the same germs from the future into the past and like making them even better? Is that what it
Although we weren't
is?
equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus
Why do I feel like
lab.
that's like a reference to something?
Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening.
Well, didn't work apparently.
And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now.
How do you know that?
You're all I've got.
How do you know the outbreak's
Wait,
about to happen?
What about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes. And you're dead
but-
now.
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trial must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because
Do
this
not
is
meet the earlier version of you.
very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
Okay. So am I actually going to save the world, or am I going to, like, doom the world? What if I'm the one that brought everything back from the future? What if I'm Patient Zero?
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.
I'm kind of curious. Maybe. Okay, so the park attendant with the gun. What if the reason why he was in an unexpected place is because Joe did something that caused the park attendant to be somewhere else? Think about it. Frank always told me these things steal and cheat like his uncle twice removed. Makes me kind of glad I don't drive a car to work. I don't have my access card. Besides, you need a code to enter after hours, and I don't know the combination. Alright, let's go to the nightclub. Hopefully the game's still safe for work.
Hey.
Quarter. All the rugs, syringes, and burning branches I've put to good use lately, I'm starting to trust my sense of what stuff might come in handy. And that bad boy is definitely coming with me.
Hey, don't you be touching that.
Sorry. Just looking.
Right on time. Welcome to the hippest joint in town, my man.
I'm at 2 hours, but
Literally 4
I
steps
think I've only got
from
like 3
all that.
chapters
Now,
left.
what can I do for you?
Maybe I should try and finish the
Actually,
game today.
I just saw the sign. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
My phone's at
Of course you
31%,
do.
so I'm probably
You here 'cause
fine.
You heard this place was jumping. And you heard right, my man. We got grooves so bad, we make Studio 54 look like off-season fat camp.
It's kind of empty.
I think I'm going to keep playing until 3 o'clock
Yeah,
max.
No, I know, man. We literally just opened like 5 minutes ago. They coming. They all coming. Don't you worry. You gonna be knee-deep in honeys before you know it. Believe that. Now, what can old Cedric get you?
I have no
I
money.
don't know. I could use a beer, I guess.
A beer? A beer in here? You embarrassing me here, bub. I got university degrees in mixonomy and mixology. I mix mojitos for the gods.
Just a beer, please.
Man, you really going through with all that, ain't you? Alright, seeing as you're the first patron of the night and all, I'll let you have that one. That'll be $1.
$1? Jeez.
Oh,
Sure,
you know,
being
I guess
a high-class joint.
back in 1972, it might be more expensive.
Don't jack the prices, kid. This here establishment is just geared towards a more, shall we say, discerning clientele.
But it's empty.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I got that. I know it's empty, all right? I can see that. I told you, we just opened. Now, you gonna pay for that beer or what?
I think I left my wallet in my jacket. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'll be here.
Okay. Let's go find $1 to get a beer. If I can use the time travel machine, I'm so dumb. Keypad's broke. Okay. Another quarter from the parking meter. Let's go.
Hang on.
Big pile of burned files and printouts. Several drawers worth from the looks of it. Some of the pages are still partially readable. October 21st, 1971. We lost Friedman today. The only thing more alarming than the pathogen's unprecedented incubation period is the horrific physical toll it takes on the human body. It is a truly gruesome thing to behold. Just under 49 hours after infection, while in quarantine, Friedman snapped his own spine from the convulsions. As per company protocol, his family will be notified that he died in an accidental fire. Quite the pathogen. A mock urn will be shipped to the funeral director to hand over to the family, and his body will be kept here for further study. Okay. May 19th, 1972. All staff memo. As you are all aware, the media has been brewing up a storm over the past few days about a highly contagious disease that has claimed more than 600 lives in the metropolitan area. CDC officials have launched an investigation into identifying the outbreak's epicenter, and unless we act swiftly, we could be subject to a nasty and entirely unwarranted PR crisis that could cost the company a lot of jobs. And a few lives. All employees of sub-basement labs 2 to 4, not home sick day, are therefore required to bring all hard copy documentation and research data from their respective projects outside to the back of the building ASAP for immediate destruction. This includes any potentially incriminating magnetic tapes and photographs too. Under no circumstances are employees to speak with members of the press. Please redirect any queries to our expert PR and legal teams, and with a little luck, this will all blow over soon. Remember, loose lips sink ships. Management.
Hang on.
Cool. Move. Got a shard pile here. Hang on. Oh, it's the same. Okay, it's the same thing. Door's locked. Let's go in the door. What if I use the time machine in here? Whoa, man, this is water. I wasn't expecting that. Cold, so cold. Thick, heavy-duty cable. This could come in handy. Yeah, it's a person. At least it used to be. Yeah, it's probably the freaking bartender. I don't remember what his name was. Maybe it was Ramon. Oh, I'm inside of the stairs. Okay. So I have a cable. Not sure what I need it for. There's a hole in the ground. Alright, let's go in the hole in the ground. Cable seems long enough and I need something to tie it to. Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at this knot tying business. Oh heck, I jinxed it. Now the cable's gonna snap with me on it and I'll die down there with 2 broken stumps for legs. Nope. It's pretty good at this cable tying bussin'. Got service for decades. 1/4 short of $1. Who would I call? And who would accept a call at this hour? Hey there, bro. He seems busy.
Sir, would you kindly step away from there? It's not safe.
Okay. Screw you, bro. I'm just trying to have a good time. A subway musician. By the looks of it, he's a vet. I think he's blind, too. Stealing from a blind vet? May have done a lot of objectionable things lately for the good of humanity and all, but I still have standards. And he's dead. Hard-earned quarter. Got a whole dollar's worth now. Man, I'll never get used to seeing this. Okay, what if we go in here in the future? Because it looks like it's tilted. Okay, it's quite flooded. There's a dark area. I assume there's something really important in there. Alright, let's go back up the cable, huh? Cable is probably used for the welding. Wait, how do I climb back up? The heck? How do I get out of here? Oh, I did the cable tying in the future. Alright. Let's go pay for this beer.
I've changed my mind. For the money, give me the fanciest drink you've got.
A challenge, huh? All right, I'll bite. Prepare to be dazzled. One rainbow frosted hot lava slushy deluxe with a twist coming right up.
Sure thing. Can you hurry up?
Hold your horses, Chief. This ain't your daddy's sparkling wine spritzer. Now, where did I put them quail eggs? Hey, keep your shirt on, bub. This ain't your sister Shirley Temple. Now, where's that cough syrup at?
Ah. If I get busted for this, I want to go straight to jail without trial.
It is complete.
Oh.
Now, you could just let it sit there for a while, have the layers settle for that smooth sensation. Or you could have it right away and blow out your taste buds with sheer delight. Your choice.
I'll take it.
Whoa. Man. It's like...
And the drink's gone. I was hoping that I could take the drink in the future or something. So I don't really know what I'm using the disco ball for. Also, I didn't get to read the dialogue for the disco ball. But that's okay. What is the disco ball for? Light beam.
Whoa.
Screwdriver. Okay. Used on the power supply. I mean, I can just time travel. Ooh. Aha, there's a vent. I didn't even realize. What? Okay, so I need the wrench, is what you're telling me.
Sir, would you kindly step away?
But to get the wrench, I need something else. Okay. Or maybe when I go in the future, this vent will be loosened. Aha. Nice. And there's a samurai sword in here. The valve. Won't budge and I can't squeeze through. Might be able to duck under, but the water smells like petroleum and raw sewage. It makes my legs feel all prickly. I open the valve. You hear water rushing through the pipe. Like good or bad? Okay. I wonder if the pipe drained the restaurant. Or the bar. The nightclub, I guess. It did. And there's a gun. One casing is empty. I see. Well, rest in peace. So what do I do with the gun? Do I threaten the welder? Nope. Nope. Shoot the blind guy? It's not screwing with your head, bro. It's all natural. Okay. Oh my god.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh, drat. The muzzle split. I guess this gun was a bit too rusty after all.
So stupid, dude. We shot him. What on earth is this rifle doing here? Grating is pretty sturdy, but I bet I could cut through with the proper tools. Wire cutter.
Oh no. There's blood on the handle.
Alrighty, well, that's cool, I guess. Time is, in fact, a circle. Or really, it's more like a straight line in this game. It's not really a circle, is it? Considering it's all going the same. So what am I supposed to do with the wrench, actually? Do I use it in here? Anything in here? No. Here? Maintenance door. Locked. Try using my hands. Okay, I opened the grating with my hands. Oh my god, this is the elevator shaft. Into Archon. So wait, okay, now I'm just super confused on what's going on in this game. What is the actual timeline and storyline? Chapter 9, Inside Archon. So I'm betting that I break open this door. Somehow, right?
No.
Computer I'm looking for is at the end of the hall. Right. This is it. Get in there, destroy the supercomputer, prevent the time machine from taking off. Opens by card reader only. Clearance level 4.
No.
Oh wait, the future.
Hey.
Level 4. Cool. Here's the computer. Oh my god, the door's open, bro. Is it the computer that controls the whole thing? This is what Dr. Lambert wants me to destroy. Now that I know what it's for, it looks even more sinister than the first time I saw it. Should I go in the time machine door? There's a camera. Instant camera. There's even film in it. Why would they keep that in here, though? Time machine. Should I go in the time machine? No. What about in the past? Or in the future, rather? I'm stuck. Imagine just went out of battery when you were in a place that you couldn't escape from and it was completely dark. That'd be so crazy. Alright. Clearance level 4. Go in here. This is horrible. Those tubes over there, they have people in them. What kind of sick experiments are they doing in here? Oh, wait. Wait. This must be what Dr. Lambert was talking about. These people aren't dead. They're frozen. Can I open the crowd containers? Even though Dr. Lambert prepared me for this, seeing with my own 2 eyes makes my blood run cold. Yeah, this man was frozen with his eyes open. Where's Frank? I'm waiting for Frank to show up. It's Frank!
Frank?
Oh! Hey, Joe. I didn't see you there. Scared the crap out of me.
I can't believe you're here. They told me you quit. Got to go upstairs and everything.
Quit? Oh, right. Yeah, well, you know me. I'm a career opportunity guy. Something else came up.
Management gave me your job. Well, sort of. The same responsibilities, at least.
This guy's stupid, bro.
Well, my own, so...
Is that right? Well, good on you, Joe. Best of luck. Now, if you'll excuse...
They said you already left. Did you forget
Bro,
something?
you're in the past, dog.
No, yeah. I forgot something. Listen, I'm a little tight on time here. Wait, what are you even doing down here?
Well, like I said, I was given your job, so...
Oh, right. Well, still, this part of the labs is actually off limits, so you probably shouldn't be here.
And why are you here?
No, right. I know. I just happened to see you, so... Well, I need to get going too. There's some important... there's a spill I need to mop up.
Why do I have a feeling Frank is actually doing something very bad?
Hey, can we grab a beer down at Izzy's when this is over? This week, I mean. I could really use the company.
Beer? Oh, yeah, for sure.
Great. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
Nothing here but it's Apple Core. What? Locked cabinets. Got a light wall. Retinal scanner. Remember Frank telling me about these? They had them installed after those environmentalists broke in last year. No, Frank really doesn't like having his picture taken. When I snapped that shot of him at Izzy's last year to commemorate his 3rd anniversary with the company, he nearly snapped my wrist pulling the film out. Frank has got to be some kind of agent, right? Secret agent. Empty. Looks like someone was in a hurry, too. The rails are all bent out of shape. But the file drawer. It's stuck. Okay, so there's nothing in here. I'm thinking maybe I can plant this apple somewhere, maybe. I don't know. What if I like put the apple in the time machine. Nope. Hmm. Okay, I'm stuck. So I've got an Apple core and I've got a camera. And then I got Frank. And I'm pretty sure Frank is a bit of a villain. I won't lie. Frank might even be the source of the outbreak. It's locked. Besides, why would I put it in there in the first place? I don't know. Okay, let's go back in here. Frank. Put this post-it. Light wall? Something really wrong with these x-rays. The spine of this guy is all bent out of shape and both his legs are broken. His left arm isn't even connected to the shoulder. Shooting pictures of pictures? Now that's just crazy. Clever, but I don't think blinding is going to work. Only works with eyes. It better not. Oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. Take the picture of the guy in the cryo container. And then, bam. It worked. Hi, Frank.
There you are. Why the hell haven't you done anything about that leak yet?
The leak?
Hello? Anyone home? The leak next door, numbnuts. Do you have any idea how much the
Why does this guy look like the guy from Steins Gate?
No, of course not. How could you? Just fix that leak, or so help me God, I'll have HR fix your walking papers. Wait. Look, I'm sorry. We're all under quite a bit of stress right now. I'm on my third pot of coffee and haven't had a thing to eat yet.
I have an apple core.
I could get you something from the vending machine if...
Vending machine? Vending machine? Gee, thanks, Professor. I never thought of that. If I could have something from the vending machine, don't you think I would have? I didn't spend 8 years at Cornell earning 2 doctorates just to have some schmuck buy my lunch. I'm on a diet, moron. Sorry, I'm getting agitated again.
Diet? I'm not sure I...
It's an all-fruit diet. The missus ordered me on it after my last physical. The irony is that it's supposed to help me with my high blood pressure, but now I'm just as angry all the time from low blood sugar. Tell you what.
Nobody cares, dude.
Find me some fruit, then cover for me while I slip out for a quick break, and I won't report you for the leak. Anything will do. Nectarine, perhaps, or an apple? Yeah, an apple. That's the ticket.
I'll find you an apple.
Make sure that you do. And fix that damn leak.
Okay.
Sorry. Temper again.
All fruits diet. Yeah, that sounds fun. There's some really scary photos on here. All very sick looking people. The label on it, hydrofluoric, it's some kind of acid, I think. I'd better not. Don't know what it'll do to me if the next word's coming in my mouth isn't a combination of apple and here's your apple core.
Some kind of joke? What's the matter with you?
I thought it would be funny.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay. There's shells. So I need to plant this apple. Oh, Frank's gone.
Huh.
A lot of files seem to be missing from this drawer now, too. Use apple core with leaky pipe. Don't fix the leak, bro. Plant the dang apple. I was a leak. It's dripping all over the floor. Well, I guess it got fixed in the future. Oh, what if we go in here and then go into the future? And he's dead. Might not have been very nice to me, but nobody deserves this. One of the company-issued dustpans. Never thought I'd see one of these bad boys again. Shelves. Don't really see anything useful in here. Just lots of broken glass. All that healthy eating. And for what? Okay. Got a dustpan. What if I collect water? Okay. I have a dustpan. What do I do with it? Can I go back up the elevator? Probably not the smartest decision. Actually, hold on a second. I'm curious. I knew it. I knew there would be a way to plant this dang apple. I bet Frank just time traveled. No, 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 no. The time machine's gone. This wasn't supposed to happen. What are you gonna do now, Joe? Think, think, think. Okay, calm down. Think. Maybe something. He said something, but I don't know what it was. Alright, well, that's fine. This guy in here doesn't care. Meanwhile...
This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works. With all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
The meanwhile is right
Thank
now?
you, sir. But what about Frank?
Okay, so this is all happening like literally moments before. Which is crazy. Use it with the leaky pipe. Use it with the light wall, unlocked filing cabinet. It's closed. Cabinet drawer is unlocked, but empty. Okay. Boom. 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 I got
Wow, nice.
an apple. Might have to sneeze. I did have to sneeze. And I sneezed successfully. Here we go.
And you brought me an apple. Good. There's no eating in the lab, so I'll just pop out for a few to get some fresh air. Anyone asks, I'm up on 14 redacting Tuesday's pathology reports. Got it? Just don't touch anything.
Okay. Hydrofluoric acid. What if I meet Frank in the future? Oh shoot, I never... It's horrible. I bet he never thought that tube would end up being his tomb. Yeah, I just realized I never actually went in this room in the future. Wait a minute. What?
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention. You are standing on the brink of an extinction-level event sent in motion by greedy half-wits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet.
Oh, crap.
Get in the cryo container? Okay. Everything felt really weird there for a second. That was way too close. Got no time to lose now. I need to take that computer down. Okay, so I'm probably going to meet the old guy again, right? I can't... Wait, no, I can't get in the door. A lot of band-aids. Alright, well, let's pour the acid on the computer, I guess. Holy cow, it's melting right through the control panel like a hot knife through butter. I was supposed to prevent this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Poor Dr. Lambert.
Keep your voice down.
Oh.
Yikes! Shh! You're alive?
Well, for a little longer at least.
Ooh.
But how?
I faked it.
Faked what?
His death?
You detailed this exact scenario to me 40 years ago, remember? Of course you do. To you, it was a mere day ago. The earlier version of you had to see me die and get dragged off, so as not to alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep in the first place.
Sure.
And yet I had to survive long enough to assist you in carrying out your mission. So I staged my premature demise.
So what am I supposed to do now?
So, you're not dying?
I mean, he's gonna die.
Oh, I am dying all right. Despite my better judgment, I attempted to circumvent getting shot by taking a different route to the labs than originally planned. I foolishly believed I might actually bend the rules of cause and effect. The gaping hole in my gut makes it pretty damned evident how that turned out.
Dr. Lambert,
No more questions. Did you destroy the research data like I asked?
Nope.
The computer? Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Thank God. Now there is just one last matter to attend to. I need you to stop the last time pilot. The one who just left.
It's Frank.
Fortunately, we know exactly where, or should I say when, he is.
Stop Franklin.
Device. Give it to me. You see that console behind you? Check the numbers in the first line of the fourth column and read them back to me.
Okay.
429-496-7295.
Are you sure that's
What
correct?
time is it?
I'm sure.
Dear God. I have configured the device to return you to the same destination. Here, take the device. Go end this.
Okay.
One last thing.
You can never...
You can never...
You can never return is probably what he's gonna say.
Dr. Lambert? Are you... Dr. Lambert? Sir?
Alright, well, here we go. The final chapter, somewhere in the distant future. Mobius trip.
Oh my. What happened? No.
Okay, I didn't get to read the other dialogue. That's okay. Terminal sunk halfway into the ground. Time machine looks pretty banged up. Can't run anymore. Is this the source of the future virus? Looks like a power generator. It's cold. Half-buried door. A lot of dirt and rubble in the way. Spherical contraption. Wow, is this another time machine? It looks totally different, besides the fact that it's completely falling apart. I mean, it must have been here for quite a while. Can't seem to figure out how this works. I don't really know what this is. Looks like some kind of really impractical kitchen table. It says Berman Solar on it. Okay. So before I attempt to beat this game, Frank went to the future during the time that another time traveler is also in the future? Maybe it's Dr. Lambert. Maybe Dr. Lambert went to this time period and then met Frank, and then some crazy crap went down. Hey, shovel. Rusty, but it'll do. Okay, that's what I'm guessing. Not unhappy with my wasteland, but there's no way I'm squeezing through here. Okay. So that's my guess. I could use the shovel to scrape off some of the dirt, but I don't want to risk destroying this thing before I figure out what it is. Can I, like, dig the door away? Okay, apparently. I'm sure that would have taken hours in real life. Oh, God. You'd think I'd be used to seeing dead people by now, but this one really got to me for some reason. Other than a piece of cloth, this first aid kit's been picked clean. Probably find some use for this cloth. It's a block of concrete. Surface is slightly rough to the touch. Wearing the same suit I saw in those photos on the wall back in the lab. I think this is one of the cryo tubes? This place looks hundreds of years old, maybe more. What year did I end up in? Okay, so I'm about to clear off the generator. What if I'm patient 0? I gotta fill this up with water. Dude, am I gonna take the time machine back and then I'm gonna... Oh my god, this game is so stupid. Cloth is now soaking wet. There, all clear. Wait, something happened. Oh, I get it. It's a big solar thing, like on my time machine. It seems to be running now. Wonder what it's powering. There's a grave there. Oh man, I'm about to destroy the entire world. Whoa. Somebody got stuck in the wall because they time traveled into the wall. What on earth? How's that even possible? Wait, there's something sticking out of his backpack. Looks like a rusty machete. Okay. We're gonna see what's in these roots. If There's 2 time machines. I don't know what's going on. I've got paper with this thing. I'll need something sharper to cut through these roots. Okay. Well, let's go in here. Is the time machine powered? Nope.
No.
Console. Okay, what do I do with this machete? I think I'm on the last chapter of the game. Pretty rusty already. No need to make it any worse. I just got it running. Use it with the lamp? No. Okay. Let's go back into that other room. Maybe I can do something with the machete there. I have to send the machete back in time.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Look at that. The machete's much sharper now. This block really did the trick. Okay, sure. I sharpened the machete on the rock. Shoot, the machete broke. Guess it was rustier than I thought. Oh well, at least I cleared myself a way through. It's Frank.
Frank?
Joe. Oh. Please. Need water.
What are you...
Please.
I'll get you some water. Hang in there.
Okay. Oh man, my phone's about to die. Hopefully I can complete the game in time. I'm also coming up on the 3-hour mark. Obviously I'm going to beat the game at this rate, so... You know, I'm not ending stream early, but... I am going to try to beat it before 3 hours. I imagine I have to. The game's probably, like, over... Like, right now. Right? I'm going to somehow go back in time and I'm going to spread the virus.
Here you go, Frank.
Oh. Thank you.
I don't understand. What are you doing here? Where are we?
I'm not sure. I had no time. Pushed it as far as it'd go. From what I've been reading, everything gets imprecise the farther you travel. Even your physical location can get messed up. Nobody's been this far.
Nobody.
We could be hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the future for all I know.
Why would you do that?
I don't get it. So, you're a time pilot now?
Not officially.
Do I really need to spell it out for you, Joe? I stole it.
Yes,
What?
Joe's pretty stupid.
You stole the time machine, but why?
Look, I've got no reason to tell you, but I guess it doesn't matter. You're the last person I'll be sharing anything with anyway. The truth is, I'm a Soviet agent.
Whoa.
Cut it out, Frank. I'm not falling for that one again.
I'm not joking.
Frank, you're just sick, confused. Come on, you can't be. Where's your Russian accent?
Joe, I'm an undercover agent deployed by the Kremlin. My job is to fit in. How far do you think I'd get if I went around calling everyone comrade?
I'm not gonna lie, this main character is kind of pissing me off. He's kind of stupid.
My real name is Yuri Barishev. I came to America in my early 20s. I went to school here, worked here, spent nearly 10 years building the foundation of an ordinary life.
But the truth is that my life is far from ordinary. I am a spy.
He's a
I was
spy.
drafted by the Soviet Foreign Intelligence Agency to
Team
gather intel
Fortress
on
2?
past U.S. military research programs, and I started getting my first missions in the mid-'60s. At the time, I thought I had built a promising portfolio of leads, but as I started to pursue them, most of them turned out to be worthless. By 1968, I had run out of goodwill with my handlers at the Kremlin. I was a disgrace, and headed for extraction.
Then I discovered time travel.
Desperate for something, anything to report, I came across a Canadian company moving large shipments of iridium, osmium, rare metals not typically used in mainstream manufacturing. The buyer turned out to be a government shell, rerouting the materials to unofficial contractors.
I'm gonna grab my phone
one of
charger.
which turned out to be Archon. Having convinced my superiors that I was on
Never
this,
mind, it's kind of far away.
I got a job as a
Whoa, where did I go?
but I didn't dig up much until you showed up. You were a great distraction, giving me plenty of chances to access off-limits areas. And for a while, I was able to scrounge together enough intel to keep the Kremlin happy. My hunch was correct, but I didn't have the full picture. Not yet. The metals were being used to build something unusual, all right. But I just couldn't piece it together. What I found made no sense. Time travel, doomsday scenarios. It read like bad science fiction. For a while, I thought they were onto me, feeding me bogus information. But as time went on, with security tightening around the labs and no one confronting me, I began to suspect that my intel was legit. But time was running out, with Brezhnev and your President Nixon set to negotiate the nuclear disarmament treaty in a few weeks. My superiors were demanding results. My job on the line, I got desperate and careless. And this morning, I got caught.
Oh, my phone just lost 3% battery over the course of that one cutscene. I'm gonna grab it, but I'm gonna freaking miss the lore.
From security. Ironically, management chalked up my trespassing to cluelessness and settled for just firing me. Knowing I wouldn't get another chance, I stole a security badge and snuck back in. I just found the time machine operator's manual when you showed up out of nowhere and nearly screwed it all up. Then it clicked. Not only could I steal the technology, it was the perfect getaway, too. Using the manual, I set the destination as high as it would allow. I figured if I
You're
could get
stupid.
far away, I'd have plenty of time to figure out how to get it back to the motherland. But, well, I guess you know the rest. Listen, Joe.
We out
I'm
here?
really sick, and I'm not making it back. But you still can.
Maybe you shouldn't.
The time machine has a timer, like a toaster. It's designed to return home unless the timer's reset. I removed the main power supply fuse to keep it from taking off without me. Here, take it. I have no idea how you got here, and I guess it doesn't matter. Still, despite my mission, a double life, and the deceit, your friendship was always genuine.
That's what they always say.
You're an honest guy, Joe. And I've really enjoyed your company. And no, please leave me. The pain's coming back. Oh, it hurts to talk. Need rest.
He's unconscious. Humidity in the air and the heat from the fire is making everything a little heavy in here. Yeah, maybe you should just stay in the future, dude. Or not. There, I inserted the fuse. I just hope it still works. Well. What happened? Did I pass out again? Whoa, the time machine. What happened to it? This wall is cracked from the time machine landing halfway inside it. There's a key on his belt. It's a broken part of the time machine. Oh, can I break through the wall? Nice. We're getting out. What's happening to me? He said something else, but I don't know what he said. Locked. The whole lab is under under lockdown.
No. No, it can't be. The foreign organism. It's me. I brought back the disease. I'm the one who spreads it. It was me all along. I must have brought it back with me. Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up. I can't deal with this. What do I do?
Get in the cryo container. Controls the tubes, but I don't know how to work it. Hmm. Hmm. It fits. What's happening to me? Just turning a key makes my muscles hurt. I can feel my arms and legs doing something. Lazarus Cryo Console Operator's Guide, 11th draft. I might be able to use this. I've got to get away before security shows up and I start infecting everyone. Cough, cough. I need to get a grip on all this. A virus kills mankind. Dr. Lambert finds me before it spreads and sends me back in time to stop it. But I get infected and spread the virus that kills mankind. So Dr. Lambert finds me before it spreads and sends me back in time to stop it. But I get infected and... How many times have I been doing this? Disengage compression lock. Done. I think I understand it. It's open. Woohoo! Okay. Yo, we actually changed the future. What are these clothes? We did it. It's a piece of paper with some squiggly lines on it. Oh, man, my joints are sore. Doors are locked. It says IKEA next to the handle. There's no handle. Oh, that's just like in a hospital. Let's go. Bro, how long is this? What is this place? Last thing I remember is drowning? There was a tube and it was filled with something. I was very sick. I've got to find someone. Alert the authorities. Bro, I thought this was going to be like the end of the goddamn game. It's a terminal of some kind. Nothing like one I've ever seen. Playing solitaire on it. Door 3 is open. Door 2 is open. Okay, there's a crazy guy in here.
Whoa there, man. No offense intended.
Yeah, he was trying to punch me. Man, that TV is really loud, but I can't reach it. Okay. There's a camera in here as well. I'm gonna be pretty pissed off if this entire game was like a simulation. There's no actual time trial.
Damn.
Whoops. Really thought this was better fashioned. It looks this room, it would seem kind of pointless to try and put it up again. It's a fern.
No way to escape it. No way out, no way out, no way out.
I'm sorry. What?
End of days. Scourge and sickness. The cleansing of the earth. The overlords conspired against us. Tricked us. Made us bring the poison back into the nest. Like good little ants.
Who did?
Too late. What's done is done. No backsies, but we must try. Do you hear me?
Sure.
The key to salvation. I've seen it.
I'm glad I left my
Felt its
charger.
color,
Just
know
saying.
its shape. They don't know that I know. Oh no. But I know. I know. Write it. Write it, write it, write it. Before it disappears. Write it down before it disappears.
Archon,
Took away my tools.
Nokra, Charon,
I'll forget
Acorn,
my tools.
Krona.
Your tools?
Pens, paper. They're erasing the slate, forcing me to forget. Trying to break my resolve. The persistence of memory. I must repeat, repeat, repeat. All the time, repeat. Oh, they fear me. Cower at the sight of scientific rigor. They know I'm close, so they take away my tools. But I'll show them. The blinding light of the scientific method casts no shadows.
Okay. Some sort of gizmo stuck underneath the cushion. Kind of reminds me of those fancy Zenith Space Command TV remote controls. Only this one looks like it's actually from space. It's a desk lamp, but it's on the floor. Clearly this guy's not all there. Okay. Go turn the TV off. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think about the fact that this is like the future because it has like computers and TVs and cameras. Let's see if this... Hey, it worked. Whoa, hey guy, where are you going? And now he's standing in front of this. He's a lot calmer now, but it still doesn't look like he's too fond of company. Better leave him alone. Maybe he's afraid of technology. Is that the scientist? He kind of looks like the scientist, doesn't he? Got it. I think most of the pens ended up on top of the closet, but at least I got one down. Got the pen. Here you go. Oops.
Mightier than the sword. The pen, the pen, the pen.
And here you go.
Need paper to reproduce the key. Need the paper. Gotta have paper. The key. The key. Keep it close. Keep it safe. Bring help. Don't get caught. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl.
Okay. I'm out of here. Thanks, though. Oops. Guess that guy wasn't crazy after all. Hello, doctor.
Miss, nurse,
Oh, hi there. Goodness, you startled me. You could have just knocked. And it's Doctor, actually, Dr. Emma Brown. I'm a little embarrassed to say, but we don't have any files on you, so I don't even know your name.
It's Joe, ma'am.
Oh,
Jasper.
call me Emma. We're not so formal here. It's nice to meet you, Joe.
I'm sorry, Dr. Brown. I don't know how to say this, but everyone here, is in serious danger. I'm very sick, and it's very important you call the authorities and...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Deep breaths. There's nothing to be afraid of. How do you feel?
Okay, I guess. A little sore.
See, you're fine. And the soreness is to be expected. You've undergone muscle therapy. You've been asleep for at least 3 decades after all. Maybe even more.
What? Where am I? What year is this?
Easy, Joe. I know it's a
1997.
lot to take in. It'd be a shock to anyone's system. Haven't been under for as long as you have. It's 2012, and this is the psychiatric ward at St. Genevieve's Hospital. You were brought out of hibernation 5 weeks ago. Like the others, you were placed in an artificial
Oh, so they were
coma
all
for
in the
regenerative
cryo
muscle
chambers.
therapy, and brought here for evaluation and rehab after everything checked out.
Oh, God. The tubes. You have to listen to me, Doctor. I'm dangerously sick. I was carrying something when I got in.
Oh, that? Well, that's true. You did all have some kind of flu. Actually, the resident physician did find it peculiar how you had all contracted a type of avian flu that only first appeared in the late 90s, and a new strain at that. In any case, the pathogen was largely dormant due to the extended hibernation. We run very thorough medical checks on all our cryo clients, so we gave you all a shot of our regular cocktail. Cleared it right up before you even came to.
Okay.
So it's gone? But Archon...
Yes, I'm afraid I don't know much about all of that. All I know is that the company that froze you went bankrupt back in the early 70s. A victim of industrial sabotage, I think. Anywho, the remaining assets were sold off, and the Cryoform company bought the cryogenics technology. As per ethical requirements, that included all of you who were frozen there.
Woohoo!
We've been helping rehabilitate
So who does time
cryoform's
travel now?
clients for the past 5 years or so. Mostly folks suffering from previously incurable terminal illnesses and heavy wallets. But you didn't hear that from me, Unfortunately, cryogenics was a little experimental when you went under. So, while the company's been freezing and reviving clients for quite some time, you had to stay confined to the original equipment. Apparently, a lot of Archon's original documentation was destroyed in a fire. So Cryoform had
In a
practically
fire.
no information on any of you. That's another reason it took so long to figure out how to revive you. Sadly, the others haven't been quite as coherent. They share certain delusions, end of the world, that sort of thing. An unfortunate side effect of cryogenics' primitive state at the time, I
Not quite.
suspect. You, however, seem just fine. Apart from the shock, I mean.
It is a little bit shocking.
So I'm not sick? You sure?
Yes, Joe, quite sure. In fact, I see no reason to keep you here. We have an excellent rehabilitation team who'll get you settled into your new life in no time. Just come see me when you're ready to go.
I'm ready, bro. On these weird flat terminal screens again. Few ink spattered pieces of paper. Looks like somebody had an accident with a leaky pen.
So, are we all ready to go?
Yes.
I guess.
Oh, don't worry. The rehab team's eager to help get you settled in. I know it may feel a little overwhelming now, but trust me, you'll love it in 2012. Endless opportunities. A whole new lease on life.
Oh my god, 2012 is another end of the world scare.
I got you on the surveillance
It's kind of
monitors
funny.
a little while ago, and you seem to show excellent problem-solving skills. You like puzzles, Joe?
I
can go either way.
Perfect. I'll be sure to mention it to the career coaches. They'll find just the right thing for you.
Okay, I'm out of here. No shoes, no socks. Just walk right past. And then the 2012 end of the world apocalypse happened. Okay. He seems to be acclimating. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I guess he literally missed, like, he was in between 2 different time periods, right? That'd be kind of crazy. It's like being imprisoned. You just miss out on decades of culture. Is that the end of the game? Question mark? Okay. Well, I mean, you know, that was definitely a little bit longer than I was expecting. I won't lie. Well, I shouldn't say that. It took me longer to actually finish the game than I was expecting, because I had like 3 parts left, and I completed the 3 parts in what, an hour 8 minutes. So, you know, that part in general took a little bit longer, but yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's cool. It's chill game. I definitely think that the you know, I think Joe's a little bit dumb, a little bit slow on the uptake, but I'm glad that it worked out in the end and that it wasn't like one of those storylines where it's like, yeah, he caused the end of the world and there's nothing you can do about it. It was cool that he, like, you know, broke free from the time loop cycle, but obviously there is a question of like what actually caused it to begin with, like what caused the original apocalypse and all that crap. Anyways, who cares? Continuity and time travel stories, it's a bit of a cop-out, but usually you just don't try to think about it too hard. Yeah, it's cool. I do want to say, like, I feel like some of the plot twists were a little bit obvious. I wasn't expecting Joe to be the one to actually shoot the guy, I guess. So that was kind of crazy. Also, the doctor, like, faking his death. That one was interesting. But yeah. I don't know. There were some cool puzzles. There were some things that were, like, a little bit silly. But, you know, whatever. It's a point-and-click adventure game. That's just how it goes. Right? Yeah, I don't know. A one-shot, I guess. Beat it in a single stream. And honestly, like, you know, like I said, I enjoyed playing the game, so I didn't mind it. This is a bit of a longer stream, obviously. It went 3 hours, but, you know, for games that I can beat in a single stream that are, you know, fun to play, I don't mind doing that. Alright. I don't know. I can replay any of these parts, I suppose. I really wanted. I don't really know what the green is supposed to be. Whoa. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so let's read all the summaries for these parts just because I'm curious. Having escaped police custody using the time machine, Joe is now on the run and in search of the time traveler. Convinced he has been taken to the local hospital, actually getting there is proving difficult. In pursuit of the time traveler, Joe has finally managed to get to the hospital. Gaining entry without getting caught, however, is another matter entirely. Joe must use every ounce of his wit this time. Now inside the hospital, Joe hopes to find the time traveler and hopefully learn more. Having uncovered the time traveler's name and address from the morgue, Joe arrived at the shore of Lake Crichton in search of the enigmatic Reginald Lambert. After crossing water, breaking down barriers, and outwitting unfriendly wildlife, Joe has gained entrance to Lambert's house. Now all that's left is to confront him. What could possibly go wrong? Having learned of the viral outbreak from Dr. Lambert, Joe must make his way back to Archon on the night before the event to destroy the computer that controls the time machine. But first, he must find a way in. Upon infiltrating the labs, Joe finds himself racing the clock. He must destroy this Polaris supercomputer before the time pilot departs and returns with the virus. What a mess. Having narrowly avoided encountering his other self, Joe finds that the time machine is gone. With Dr. Lambert's help, Joe is put in pursuit of the time pilot. But where and when is this place? Cool. Alright, well, I don't really know what else to say. That's going to be it from me for today's stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are in the world. And, yeah, I'm going to be back on Thursday with another new game, I guess. You know, I wasn't really sure how long this one would last, but it was a fun ride, and I'll just have to find something else to play. I'll figure something out, I'm sure. There are many games that I could play if I really wanted to. Don't know how many I will want to play, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm getting kind of tired. I've been streaming for a while. It's almost my bedtime, so I'm out here. But thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.